Perfect date. She loves to talk sports.
Oh, there you go.
And weather.
Carey McBeth is with us, and we're talking about dating etiquette. And what I can say is that you two have not been on the dating scene for a very long time.
Right. So we don't know much. We're here
Is
to
the
learn.
90s considered a long time? I don't know.
Carey, save us. Vancouver, and I don't know if it extends beyond Vancouver, but certainly the city of Vancouver doesn't have a great reputation for dating. People say it's difficult.
Can't find a good man in this town.
No.
That's what I hear from
What you hear?
Case in point.
We're all taken, apparently.
You're going to walk us through some of the tips on mastering dating etiquette, really.
Sure. Honestly, Robin, we hear it all the time, that it is very challenging, especially for women in this city.
Right.
I believe that there was a stat that came out that it was something like 10 to 3 for men to women in the city. So I get asked questions by women all the time. Well, guys in this city don't approach the women. How do we deal with that? Or the nightmare date scenarios that we hear of all the time as well. Now we've got cell phones. We have online dating, which is new. And we've also got gender equality now, which is also an issue.
Changes the rules a bit for guys, I think.
It does,
right?
absolutely.
Right,
Yeah,
guys?
I'm lucky I don't have to follow those rules.
No, that's right. Yeah, thank goodness.
No, I do. I just follow them differently.
In general.
Yeah,
Well, the first one's easy for everyone to follow. This is the golden rule.
Be considerate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Match.com did a study of the number one thing that people want in a significant other. 100% of women said that they wanted somebody who was showing consideration and respect, and 98% of men stated it as well. So you've got to know etiquette is all about courtesy and respect. So if you follow those guidelines, you'll be okay.
But I thought all girls just like bad boys and jerks, no?
I think most girls grow out of that.
They grow out of that. Okay. Man, am I watching too many movies?
That doesn't.
Okay. All
You
right.
date one bad boy and you
you
get
in
over
the-
it pretty
You're
quickly.
out.
Are you in the bad boy category?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Look at this.
Clearly.
Look,
yeah.
I haven't even shaved
Driving
for-
the
for a
minivan with
month.
the 3 kids in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Make your online profile interactive. Online dating is huge, so this is a good one.
Yeah, it's really important. I can say on behalf of the single girls out there, online dating is very challenging. Yeah. But what you want to do with your profile is you want to make it interactive. Have comments on there that people can talk about or ask questions. So, for example, I'm a dog lover. So one of my questions in my online profile is, hey, do you know of any great dog parks that you would suggest I take my dog? It gives someone the opportunity to be able to step in and say something. Hey, I've got a great dog park. Or, who's your favorite sports team? Talk to me about something instead of just going on and on about who you are and what you're about. Let's talk about some of our common interests. Absolutely. It makes it a lot easier.
Smart. Make yourself approachable. Body language. This is a big one because I would say on the dating scene, guys don't always know. There's that fidgety kind of... Body language.
Body language is really critical. When I hear the women in Vancouver say, well, the guys won't approach me, I question them and I say, well, what are you doing with your body language? Right. Are you sporting your model pose with your very serious face, or are you smiling and having open body language and having eye contact with individuals that they feel comfortable enough to come and say hello to you? And you also have to think, too, if you're in a group of 5 or 6 women, not very many men are going to approach that group of women. Right. So if you're out and you're trying to meet people, think about that, too, is that if you have open body language, so the group is open as opposed to closed, it also makes it a lot easier for men to come up and say hello.
Smiling and eye contact, that's a good one, right?
Yes.
Would you guys approach a group of 5 women?
Yes.
Would you?
I did once, and it was so embarrassing.
And then when you get shot down, you never do it again.
Well, I did because it was 25 years ago. I went and asked one girl to dance, but I had all my buddies, so I said, would all you girls like to dance with all us guys? And they said, go away. Go away. Because it was too uncomfortable. It was too weird.
Good on you, Mark.
Anyway,
It's funny how that still affects you today.
That was their loss. Don't be late. Another kind of like a golden rule here, being considerate. Don't be late.
That's a big one, especially if this is a new date. You've met somebody, or you haven't met that person. You've got an online date going on. You're late. Most people are going to leave, first of all. Sure. But it just shows that you are not showing courtesy or respect towards that person's time. And that says a lot about how you would treat someone, too, because your time is not important to me.
Okay.
We've got 5 more to hit, and we've got about 2 minutes.
These are good.
So don't look at your phone.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. This one I want you to talk about. Who pays on the first date?
Okay, so here we are with the gender equality issue. So a lot of women now don't actually want the men to pay. Traditionally, it was if the man asks you out, the man pays. It really is, the proper etiquette is that the person who asks is the person who covers the date. However, today it's very different. But it is still that whoever asks pays. Now, what What you need to do is set the tone beforehand, though, to find out. So if you're a woman and you choose that you want to pay, let them know, you know what, it would be great to go out with you. It'll be my treat. Because then you've actually stated it in advance.
Okay.
Or when the bill comes,
always at least offer to go Dutch.
Exactly. Yeah. Or offer to go Dutch. When the bill comes, pull out your wallet. If they say no, say I didn't want to assume.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's a big thing. You don't want to assume
alligator
anything.
arms.
You can't. Okay. Always thank your date for their hospitality. Number 8 says, how do I decline it? Oh boy, how do I decline a date?
Yes, this is honesty is the most important. We all just want the truth. As much as it hurts, honesty is the truth. Don't sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm absolutely interested. Let the person think, oh great, this individual is going to call me back, when in fact you don't. Just be honest and say, you know, I'm just not in the right headspace right now. I'm not interested in starting a relationship, or I don't mix business and pleasure, but fair. I'm really flattered.
You do nothing
for
me.
Sorry.
You do nothing for me. Yeah, no, he's kidding.
Those are all very good. Say, you're lovely. I'm just not at the same place you're at.
Yeah.
I know.
It's not you, it's me, Barry.
That's right.
The biggest thing is to be yourself. Just be yourself and have fun. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Carey,
good.
thank you so
Love
much.
it.
Always my pleasure.
Great
Thank you.
tips.
Yeah.
Let's get out there.
I feel lucky you're not still on the scene. That's all I'm going to say.
What are you doing tonight, Barry?
I don't know, but a group of my guys want to dance with your guys. No, maybe not.
You're not allowed to talk about sports on a date either, but
unless they want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good icebreaker.
And everybody
No,
talks
you're right.
about the weather, right? Of course.
They always talk about the weather.